This is exam 1 corrections. So number 2, the question was which one is greater than and smaller than the other. So the one that I put, which was incorrect, was we put this one's the correct sign, and because if you were to do the number line here, and we go 1, this would be here, and the 1/8 would be here, closest to the positive side, making this the bigger number. Okay, so that's the answer for that. And then for number 12, we have -3/5 divided by 4/5. So all we do is flip those, make it into a positive, and that is on the bottom. And then making it making that 15/20, and that can still be reduced. 5 goes into 15. Hold on. So that's a 3/5, right? And a 5/4, making that a positive. And so that can be reduced. 5 goes into 15/3, and 5 goes into 25. Oh, sorry, 4 times. So 5 goes into 15/3, and 5 goes into 24, making it 3/4 as my answer. I kind of wrote here all, so I'm gonna erase all that right now for now. Give me a little bit of space to do number 20. So number 20 is, we have a, this is 20. -47x equals -28, and it should have been like this. Okay, so we make that into a fraction, and when you have a multiplication, we remember we have to flip our numbers, and so we have the 4 here, and we do the same thing to this side, if you remember. So that makes it, we have 28 times 7 times 4, we do 196. So we times that across, making it 196 negative over -4, which if you divide that into that should give you a positive 49. That's our answer to that one. 20. Okay, and then so for questions 22 is the question was find the ratio of the first number to the second number and simplify. So I was under the assumption when you do the ratios, but I guess I was wrong, is you grab this number, so it's 0.75, right? And you divide it by 3. And then you have 0.96 divided into 3, giving you 35. Well, this one should be 35. And this one should give you 32. And it is, because if you go 3 goes into 9, 3 goes into 6, that's 32. And that should, and that's wrong, this one's 25 actually. Sorry, because 3 goes into 75, 25. So your answer should be 25 over 32. Now we have the find the fraction and the percent notation. I think I got the percent notation on this one right. And all I needed to do was, here I got it correct originally, but I didn't simplify to the lowest term. So basically I did 30 over 100 is your fraction, right? And this can still be reduced by 2, so 2 goes into 38 19 times, and 2 goes into 100 50. Okay, and to write that into percent, you just remember you move it 2 decimal places to the right, making that a percent. So it's 38%. Okay. This one, what is 40% at 55? Your is your top. And so we know that we have 40% here. And I won't put the 40, but that's where your percent goes. And you know that that's over 100. We know the 55 goes here. And we don't know what is. So then we cross multiply. So we bring 55 times 40. So 55 times 40. That's 0, 0. And that's 0, 2, 2, 3, 4. Right? And it's 4,000 on this side. I hope I did my math correctly. I should have. And then your x100 over here. And you divide by 100. You divide by 100 should give you x equals 40. Did I do this correctly? Hold on one second. Okay, so I kind of paused a little bit there, and what I did was I corrected myself because I had thought it was 4,055 times 40, but it is not. I checked it on my calculator, and it says 2,200. So we go 2,200, and of course divided by the 100 should give me 22, and it does. So 22 is that is. Okay, so 35 is the simple interest of 120 with the interest rate being at a 7.1%. How much is that simple interest? And so it's basically what is the simple interest on a principal of 120 at the interest rate of 7.1 for 1 year? And basically we're kind of doing the same here. So we know the of is the 120. That's the total amount. Okay, the interest rate is 7.1. We don't know what the interest rate is. So that's your x, and this is your 100. So you cross multiply, making it 120. Let me just do it real quick here. It would be 120. Let me just see. 120 times 7.1. Giving me 852. So 852 would be over here. And this would be 100. So if we divide that by 100 and you divide this side by 100, it should give you, clear, by 100. It should give you 852. And that's what your answer would be $8.52 on the interest rate. At the interest rate of 7.1. Okay, thank you.